In this next experiment, we'll also be making dirty water cleaner. Then, it'll be clean enough to water plants with, or maybe wash the floor or your car. We will be doing this by creating a water filter so as to mimic the natural filters that occurs when it rains. For this, you will need a bottle that is cut in half. Be sure to get an adult to help you do this. Some water in a measuring jug. A coffee filter or a cloth. And items to get your water dirty. We'll be using some soil and leaves. You'll also need items that will act as filters to clean the water. Today we'll be using some fine sand, some coarse sand, some cotton wool, and also some rocks. First of all, you'll get your bottle and cover the hole with a cloth or coffee filter. We are now going to place the different filters in. The filters will be going in this sequence. First, the cotton wool. Next, the fine sand. Make sure to get it nice and level. Next, we'll put in the coarse sand. And finally, we'll put in the rocks. These filters are representing different types of rocks that water has to pass through. We are now going to dirty our cleaned water. So, we'll add in some soil and leaves to the beaker. Now stir it all up. Ew, that water looks dirty. Now we're going to see how long it takes to clean the water. The more filters that there are, the longer this process will take. Ready, set, pour. With this process, we want it to take some time, because the slower it takes to move through a filter, the cleaner the water will get. The water will easily flow through. However, the big pieces of dirt will get stuck in the filters, therefore making the water cleaner. As the filter materials get finer, the smaller particles get caught. This process mimics the different mediums water must pass through. Now, take a look at this poster behind you, and you'll see the process that happens naturally. When it rains, the water is absorbed, and it goes through several layers of rock and sand before reaching the aquifer or well. This is the natural filtration system. However, not all the dirt is removed, so when pumping up the water, one has to send it through other processes before it can be drunk. That's why it's so important to keep the environment clean. Now, let's take a look at our filtered water. Much, much better. Would you like to find out more about the water resources in the Maltese Islands and what you can do to conserve water on a daily basis? Visit www.water.org.mt.
This project is part financed by the European Union under the Cohesion Fund, European Structural and Investment Funds 2014-2020.